Word. Heading to immigration today to get my visa extension. Also gonna go over how to open a bank account on a tourist visa. I got a couple people asking me, well, how did you do it? And a lot of people just said, just go to an agent, pay them to do it. But I mean, yeah, you could do that. It's not that expensive to get an agent to do it, but it's super easy. And if you can save some money, and at the time I had nothing going on, so I had all the time in the world, so I figured I'd just do it myself. And yeah, so gonna head to immigration, pick up my passport, then we'll go from there.
A few inches later.
Here at immigration, pick up my passport. If you need to do anything, if you go over here, right beside the main door, this is the main door. If you go over here, there's these guys with the yellow shirt. They help you with everything. It costs a little bit, it's super cheap, but they fill in the documents, they take the photos, make sure you have all the photocopies, so when you actually get inside immigration, it's just, you just drop off the paperwork. There's no like, oh, we need to do this, that, this. I mean, you know how it is with paperwork and stuff. So, gonna go for a little walk on the beach, and I'll go over the bank account. Hi, just at Jomtien Beach. Ooh, yeah. Anyways, the process of opening a bank account is super simple. When you get here, the place that you're staying needs.
So I started editing that in shit. So I'm redoing it. All right, before I get into this, your mileage may vary depending on, which bank you go to. Some people have said that, it varies between bank, but also between branches within the same bank, people have had different experiences with. So I'm just letting you know what worked for me. It might not work for everyone, but I mean, this is what worked for me. So you're gonna need 4 documents total. You're gonna need your passport, a lease agreement for wherever, like the condo you're living in, a document called TM30, and you'll also need a certificate of residence. So the passport, you have it. If you don't have it, then you got some bigger issues. Figure that out. Lease agreement, so when you rent a condo or a house or wherever you're staying, you'll need a lease agreement. Pretty standard for anywhere you live, lease agreement. Pro tip, keep your receipt for your deposit or you won't get it when you leave. Sounds pretty straightforward. I didn't have that experience, but someone I know had that experience, so yeah. Keep your receipt. Stupid. The next document is a TM30. This should be done by your landlord or your agent when you rent the place that you're staying. Sometimes they don't do it, but you should request it when you sign the lease, sort of thing. Be like, okay, I'm gonna need this document. If they don't do it, you can do it at immigration. You can get it done in immigration yourself, but you will need to bring your lease agreement. Essentially what this document is tells the government where you'll be living in case they need to get in contact with you. The next document is a certificate of residence. This document simply states who you are, where you live, and that you intend to open a bank account and at which bank. At that point, you'll need to be specific about which bank you'll be using to open your account. Once I got the paperwork filled out and submitted, I paid 200 baht and waited about an hour for the document to be approved. I then took all 4 documents to Bangkok Bang. I chose Bangkok Bang because they're the only ones that said, yes, you can open a bank account with a tourist visa and this is what you need to open the account. And again, going back to what I said, where your mileage may vary, the Bangkok Bank that I went to was at Central Festival Mall here in Pattaya. Inside the mall, there's a branch there for Bangkok Bang, and that's the one I used. It took them about an hour to get everything sorted, fill out all the paperwork. It was 200 baht to open the account and 500 baht to get the card. The card is optional. They also walked me through logging into the app, getting everything set up within the app, because mostly everything's done within the app, so it's important to have it working. So they made sure that was all set up and good to go before I left, and everything was very smooth and straightforward. You don't really need the card because mostly everything's done through the app. You can even do withdrawals at an ATM with the app, which is like super cool. Basically, you request a withdrawal on the app, the ATM pops up a QR code, you scan it, and then the money comes out. It's pretty sweet. But if you want to take out money from a different bank's ATM, you're gonna need the card, so it's probably worth it. But yeah, having a Thai bank account definitely makes things easier. You're able to transfer, so that's super useful. Everything uses transfer. They don't really have debit, like tap debit sort of thing out here, so the in-app transfer is instant and it's fucking great. But that's something I'll probably talk about in another video. So anyways, hope it helped.